welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. Glad you're watching. Awesome passage today in John 11, looking at verse 25 through 32. Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even though he dies. And whoever lives and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this?" "Yes, Lord," she told him, "I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God who was to come into the world." And after she said that, she went back and called her sister Mary aside. "The teacher is here," she said, "and is asking for you." When Mary heard this, she got up quickly and went to him. Now Jesus had not yet entered the village, but was still at the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews who had been with Mary in the house comforting her noticed how quickly she got up and went out, they followed her, supposing she was going to the tomb to mourn there. When Mary reached the place where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet and said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Okay, awesome passage. She fell at his feet, and in a sense, she fell at his feet and voiced her complaint. "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Interesting that Mary stayed in the house when she first heard that Jesus had arrived. Martha went running out to see him. Now we know that Mary loved Jesus greatly. In Luke chapter 10, it tells the story how Jesus had come to their house on a previous occasion, and Martha was all busy making preparations and fixing dinner, and she complained because her sister Mary was sitting at Jesus' feet listening to him, captivated by him. And Jesus said, "Martha, Martha, you're concerned and worried about a lot of things, but Mary has chosen the best thing. See, she's at my feet listening to my words of life. And so she has chosen the better thing." So Mary loved Jesus greatly. She was totally captivated by him as Messiah and worshiped him. And yet when he arrived, she didn't come running out to see him at first. She stayed put in the house. Possibly she was just very disappointed and felt let down. And so when she arrived at Jesus, to see Jesus, first she fell at his feet, and then she voiced her complaint. "Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died." And it's not really an accusatory complaint. She's just being honest, like, I feel there's something between us, and I have to express it, Lord. Here goes. But notice this. She expressed her disappointment from a place of humility. She was at his feet. That's where she was before listening to him. She bowed at his feet, and she voiced her complaint. And there's something wise about that. See, Jesus is the creator of the universe. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the Almighty One. We don't put our finger in his face and accuse him. We don't come with our questions in an arrogant way. "Well, if you are God, then blah, blah, blah." That's how you come to the creator of the universe. You come humbly and you bow the knee. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, it says in the Proverbs of Solomon. Wisdom begins with a bended knee before the creator of the stars. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Let us bow now. Come with our questions. He welcomes them. Even those places where we feel he's let us down, he welcomes us to come to him. He has answers. He is the answer we need. But come humbly. God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. Come humbly. Humble yourself under the mighty hand that he may lift you up in due season. We come humbly to the one who is the mighty King.